Tell you, America? I say this as a guy who used to believe the things on the news. I used to believe things that I saw and read. I used to believe in the people. I used to believe people in this business. I don't anymore. I don't. I don't say this because I work here. I say it because it's true. It's the only network I trust. I mean, you watch everything else? You read anything else? This is from the Politico. This is about Sarah Palin, Hurricane Sarah. I read this on the way into the studio today. According to a source familiar with the situation, after her multiple schedule changes so annoyed Glenn Beck that he finally decided not to have her on his radio or TV show to promote the book. I saw that and I looked at one of my guys and I said, what book? This is a lie. This is an out-and-out lie. Sarah Palin and I don't have any problems with each other. We're practically pen pals. There's no problem. None. Where did they get this? I didn't talk to anybody on my staff. You know how I know? Because my staff and I get along. We like each other. We don't knife each other in the back. We're decent people. This is absolute... Tiffany?
Yes, Glenn.
It's weird when your voice comes right. Any truth to this?
Not 1 ounce of truth to that.
Not 1 ounce. Politico, I demand an apology and a retraction, or name names close to the situation. Close to the situation. Where? In East Germany? It's trash. Sarah, I have to tell you, I don't know how you do it. I don't. I really don't. I know why you do it, because you believe, but I mean, geez, man. Here you are, excuse me, but I had an allergy attack before I went on the show. Here you are, up in Alaska, practically getting eaten by bears, and you're like, come on, Grizzly! Come on! I dealt with the New York Times this week. It's trash. How are you going to repair a country when you can't believe what anybody says? I never, ever thought, I mean, I don't know what's happened to our country. I really don't. We have a president whose administration extols the virtues of Marxism, outwardly expressing hostility towards free market principles and free speech, and then has the cojones, which I'm just trying to be bilingual and inclusive, that's all I'm doing, cojones, to actually then say, what? I'm the biggest free market guy in the world. Really? Here's an administration that tries to take on a news network, Fox. And then, by the way, I'm just saying, I'm just off the top of my head, you should read the Huffington Post. Oh, wait a minute, the same Huffington Post whose investigative arm is now funded by Tides? Oh, that's weird. Yeah, there it is. The Tide Center, a nonprofit incubator, serves as our fiscal sponsor and provides administrative support. The Huffington Post Investigative Fund. That is so weird. The Tides Foundation, you know, these guys that are now boycotting the show, along with Media Matters who are boycotting the show, Sojourners boycotting the show, AFL-CIO boycotting the show, MoveOn.org now doing its color of change, SCIU boycotting the show. Never before in American history has this happened. Have you read about that anyplace else? Is there anyone in journalism that thinks after they're done with me and Fox, you're next? Anyone? You disagree with the president? Put your tea bags down and stop complaining. I'm trying to mop it up. Really? Really? Meanwhile, all of his allies are doing everything they can to intimidate, to make afraid, to keep quiet. It's amazing. Meanwhile, you just keep standing up and you're being peaceful. You're doing all the right things. 828. You know why this is happening? 828. Freak them out. It's great. I'll wait until you see what I got coming up next. They'll go nuts. By the way, mark the 4th of July weekend on your calendar. Oh, what is Glenn going to do? You'll want to be there. Now, this is why it is important that you cement yourself in what you truly believe. I've told you for the last couple of years, question with boldness, hold to the truth, and speak without fear.